Hey you guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel, family. You already know what time it is. Gang, me in this name. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button to be a part of the crew. Smash that like button to see what it do. So y'all remember whenever Takashi had did the whole snitching thing or whatever, and we had a separation in terms of the generations to where the older generation was saying that, you know what I'm saying, he shouldn't have snitched or whatever, and the younger generation was saying like, well, he had to do it in order for him to avoid jail time, blah blah blah. Okay, so this is going to play out in terms of the future, in terms of your social credit score. So once this gets implemented in terms of people having a social credit score, it's going to be one of those things to where, and that's why I said that whole thing was like an experiment to see how many people value the old beliefs, you know what I'm saying, in terms of not saying anything and keeping their mouth shut, and how many people value the new beliefs in terms of it being okay for you to say things. And you know that whenever it comes to the younger generation, they're going to be more susceptible to being like, okay, it's okay to snitch or whatever, because they wasn't raised back in the older, I was about to say the older days, but they wasn't raised back in the day, to where that wasn't something that was acceptable. So moving forward, whenever you do get a social credit score, it's going to be one of those things to where you're going to actually receive points for snitching. So, and this could be even in terms of, like, say for instance, like younger kids and stuff like that. I would imagine that they will get points for snitching. Like, say for instance, you're the type to where you're not agreeing with what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And you know how they'll ask like the kids like in school, like, how many of y'all parents do such and such? And the kids will raise their hand. You think that won't happen in the future to where they'll be like, how many of y'all parents believe that, what's going on nowadays is good? Raise your hand. How many of y'all believe that it's not? Raise your hand. And that already gives them an inclination like, okay, this person's parents isn't with whatever it is that we got going on. So now they already have a hint as to who it is that you are, what it is that you're thinking. And this could also play out in terms of with them introducing AI into society and taking away like certain people at the job, and then making AI so realistic. So this is why it's important for you to know in terms of spiritually the difference between a person that's going to be like an actual person and then somebody that's not an actual person, because as you see, these things don't have souls. So it's one of those things to where you're going to have to be very aware of who it is that you're talking to, because you could be sitting back saying certain things to an individual that you think is a person, but it's not really a person. It's a robot that's recording all of your answers and putting that in a database. So now you're on the list and now your social credit score is dropping, and you're sitting back like, why is my social credit score dropping? It's because you told robot Cynthia at the job how you don't believe in such and such and such and such. But little did you know, you didn't know that was a robot. You thought it was a person, but no, it was really a robot that you ended up telling. And then next thing you know, they come in to arrest you or something like that, or you got charges filed against you for conspiracy or something like that. So you never know how things are gonna go nowadays. But that's just my opinion in terms of what I think. So anyways, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.